Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Atomic Show. Man like Spearman. Yeah, mko mkiuliza Spearman alienda wapi? It's been quite a while before we dropped any episode on this show. Nimeacha mafans wangu hanging. Amjui kunaendaje huku nje. You know, after maandamano, you're all confused. You don't know where to go. My sheep are lost. I'm here. Nimekuja to ensure that we are heading the right way. You know, after maandamano, don't be swayed. You know, there are so many distractions right now, left, right, and center. You know, the politicians, you know, have learned the art of confusing you people. But, you know, so far, so good. We've made a good achievement, great achievement. Personally, if you had looked, if you checked out my first episodes, episode 1, episode 2, I think I advocated for a revolution. That was last year, even before Maandamano started. I was spearheading for a revolution in this country when no one was actually talking about a revolution. Go and check my first, second, third episodes. Nilikuwa pro-revolution, but I saw this thing coming, and it came. Although we are not yet through, we've not achieved our mission, but ati yuko mbali, we are almost achieving our goal. So yeah, nimekuja I've come to inject more. Recently, there's been, some hula baloos, some fiascos, kidogo, Gen Zs, are being confused by the so-called influencers. Yeah, influencers have played a very great role, a very good role, and I really appreciate, what influencers have done throughout the Maandamano in terms of mobilizing and everything. But the maandamanos, kuna watu wamesaidika through this maandamano, like they've come to be known just through maandamano, like they have risen into prominence through these maandamanos, and kidogo they're being consumed by with all the prominence, with all the the showers of praises, kidogo zimewachanganya. Name them, the likes of Akina Makoure, we have Akina Masitaruz, we have Akina Morara. They are being overwhelmed. Right now they are being overwhelmed, and when you're overwhelmed, it's very easy for you to be compromised. One person who has been compromised, and I don't want to be seen like I'm being paid to attack this guy. But these are the small logical observations I've made. Everyone has just seen. It's not that nikitu imekuwa in the public. So number one, there's this guy called Morara. He's been doing a good job. His first agenda was very genuine, by the way, exposing government projects, ghost projects, now it's civic education, very good incentives, for this revolution. And I support him. I like the guy. But kuna 1, 2, 3 things I've just noted. Just 1, 2, 3 things. Kindly. Number one, there's this fight they've been having with Mercy Tarus as to whether Kenya Ni Home should be, their brand. Mercy is saying it's my brand. On the other side, Nani anasema ni brand yake. So this skirmishes, Kenya Ni Home, like Gen Zs, they have died because of this Kenya Ni Home. Like, why do you have to take credit that this Kenya Ni Home, it's your brand, that shows you, that's selfishness, that's practice of selfishness. There's no way you can purport to be, supporting the movement. But again, on the other hand, you want to be recognized. You want to raise your head as the person, taking credits of small things like Kenya ni home, surely. Morara and Masita Ruz. So many jokes. That's a joke we don't want to see in this movement. Number two, there's a recent video Morara did, and he was explaining that kidogo maandamano is not working. Kidogo we need to adopt a political strategy, forming a political party. That's the time niliona umse kidogo, this guy is becoming a con. A political party, what for? Tutengeneze party ya nini sahi? Itatusaidia Gen Z. There was a small lady before the second maandamano to parliament. Now this lady, he came up, Agwambo ka nyumbani sasa sisi majenzi sasa sisi ndio tunataka kuingia sasa kwa streets, we pumzika. That lady after alitrend na akajiona kidogo is becoming famous, and he came out with that idea of creating a political party. Aliungana na tufukuru twingine wenzake, they wanted to create a political party. Even ndivyo tuli shut down huyo msichana. Alisha hiyo design because alikuja tu na hiyo idea political party. So if Morara comes with an idea of forging a political party, na majenzi wamesema they are partyless, and there's a reason as to why Gen Z said they are partyless. There's a valid reason, because we don't want to be because political parties, forming a political party right now is not a good idea, because for me, I consider establishing a political party right now, terming it as a youth affiliated party. Number one, there's no a revolution, there's no movement that has been driven by a political party. In South Africa, they have tried that shit of using a political party to drive their revolution. Our agenda was very clear: liberating this country. And using a political party is just a tool to drive our selfish interests. So Morara and the small cocoon of probably his biggest financiers, wenye tayari already tunaanza kushuku there's a hand, if not a hand, there's a finger of Uhuru Kenyatta in that team of financing Morara. Kenyans have been financing him, but have you seen the caravan Morara is using? Have you seen the bungalow Kahawa West? Jamaa patiwa keja kubwa. Hiyo yezi kwa ni pesa ya Wakenya. Hatuwezi kubali kubebwa hiyo ufala bana. Kuna tu pesa fulani ganji mzuri inaingia kwa Morara, na tushaanza already kushuku. So I don't want to cast aspersions. Do isisemekane ati kidogo I've also been paid to attack Morara, but nimewambia these are very simple observations. Ukiwa na akili utaona hizi vitu. You don't have to be paid to see whatever I'm seeing. So a political party right now, to what end game? Itasaidia watu wagani? There's been this debate as to whether on how we are going after maandamano. What is the next step? How are we going to liberate this country going forward? Kuna wenye they are already saying 2027 we wait for the ballot, ati we be vigilant pale kwa ballot, ati kura zisiibiwe. Going with this system to the ballot, you cannot remove the system through the ballot. We've tried it since independence. It only worked in 2002, I think. But apparently, unataka kutoa Zakayo hapo na already washashikana hivi na Rao. Ati utoe Zakayo hapo through the ballot. Tusidanganyane majamaa. Tuache uongo. It's very simple. The agenda to liberate this country, it will be through exercising our sovereign power. Hakuna tu, we need civil action. That's the bottom line. Morara asikuje tudanganya hapa now with the motorcades, with the ati you want to create a political party for vijana. Vijana vitu gani? We must andamana. Hii ni lazima tuwatoe tu pale through maandamano. There's no shortcut, tusidanganyane. Hakuna shortcut. We must wake up. These politicians wakikam kuambia 1 2 3 on the ground, ati right now the way wameanza kurudi ground, be hostile. Ile design tu yenye tulikuwa hostile the first time, be hostile. Waambie ukweli, waambie toa bullshit hapa. Unatuambia nini mzee? What are you telling us? Don't worship them. Yo time wamekuja, wanafaa bado tu wajue ground ni hostile. So yeah, keeping vigil, venye tu we are keeping vigil during the mandamanos. That's the only way we are going to put this system down. Tusidanganyane ati political parties sijui ni Morara is parading to us his wife, anataka kutuonyesha venye yeye kidogo is adopting having that leadership values of having a family. He's trying to frame himself as a formidable leader, future leader. Some people have already started calling him Mr. President. Fuck you, Mr. President, matako yako.